All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? As we all know, there is a line in Eminem's Kill Shot diss record to Machine Gun Kelly that has trumped this entire beef between M and Machine Gun Kelly. I'm not gonna lie, man. There were more hurtful P. Diddy jabs than there were Machine Gun Kelly jabs, in my opinion, in M's diss record to MGK. Now, in this diss, M decided to play the game of, I'm gonna go at your boss as well. We all know that MGK is signed to Bad Boy and Diddy. He's probably not a emphasis over at Bad Boy right now. I think at this point, Diddy's more into his kids, more into getting their careers off the ground. And a lot of people believe MGK had to do a lot of the groundwork on his own to get him where he's at right now in his career and everything like that. So M decided to take a jab at that in this diss record, Kill Shot. And it goes as follows. He said, Kill Shot, I will not fail, I'm with the doc still. But this idiot's boss pops pills and tells him he got skills. But Kels, the day you put out the hit, the day that Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got Pac killed, I'm sick of you being whack and still using the motherfucking auto-tune, so let's talk about it. I'm sick of your mumble rap mouth. Need to get the cock about it. And then he goes on to say in the outro, oh, and Diddy, I'm just playing, you know I love you. Now, I think that was a disconnect bar from M to Diddy. Like, I believe in M's world, that goes over well and it doesn't strike a nerve with Diddy. But obviously, we know that P. Diddy does not play around with the death of his guy B.I.G. or Tupac. That's serious stuff. I don't know if Diddy had any involvement in Tupac getting killed back in the day. I'm not going to even insinuate that. But the fact that we don't hear too many rappers playing with that in record, I believe it rubbed Diddy the wrong way. You had guys like Jay Electronica come out and stand up for Diddy and tell Eminem, look, bro, that ain't nothing you play around with. I don't know what made it strike a nerve with people as much as it did, but we were hearing for quite some time that Diddy wasn't happy about it. The last few days, I was told behind the scenes Diddy is very upset about that line. Now, we obviously know that Joe Budden is Diddy's new right-hand man. Joe Budden is a worker of Diddy's, right? Like, Diddy put Joe on Revolt to spice the network up, to bring some ratings in. And now you could almost look at it to a degree. Joe Budden has to answer to Diddy. I'm not saying that Diddy is making him say certain things on air. I'm not saying that, but if your boss don't like something, I don't think you're gonna hear Joe Budden diss B.I.G. on Revolt TV anytime soon, right? Like, I don't think you're gonna hear anything like that. So obviously Joe Budden doing his due diligence for his show on Revolt, State of the Culture, salute to them, what up Remy? Joe was probably concerned about what would come out of his mouth speaking on that Eminem Kill Shot record, and he reached out to Diddy. He said this on his podcast, right? Salute to the Joe Budden podcast. He said pretty much, I asked Diddy how to approach this pretty much, or what could I say, or what did you not want me to say when I talked about it on my show. And he said Diddy told him as follow. He said, I can say this. He said, there's nothing more to say about it. It's in my hands. He's wild, period. He said, this is bigger than rap. I'm getting out of here because I'm afraid. It's bigger than rap, all right? And if you listening to the podcast, you can hear Joe's voice pretty much be slow, stern, and afraid, all right? It's pretty much saying, look, whatever's going on with them, I don't want no parts of what Diddy's capable of doing to Eminem, or what he plans on doing to Eminem about that bar. That's probably as close as we're going to get to a response from Diddy through Joe, and they're really tight right now. So, I mean, that's probably as clear and factual a response you need. Just know that Diddy is not happy about that Eminem bar that he got on the Kill Shot record, which to me wasn't a kill shot. It was like a leg shot. Maybe not even a leg shot. Maybe like a graze, like a arm graze. And it looks like behind the scenes, Eminem and Diddy need to have a conversation or 2 or 10. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. Joe Budden says he talked to Diddy about Eminem's Kill Shot bar, insinuating that he had something to do with Tupac being killed. Trying to take a shot at MGK, but in the meantime, right, in that moment, he probably took more of a shot at a very, very powerful man that goes by the name of Puff Diddy Combs. And just like Joe Budden, I've given the news, and I don't think there's anything else more for me to say about it. I want to do work with Revolt TV in the future, one day down the line. I haven't ruled that out in regards to other opportunities as well. I'm going to blue skidoo out this conversation because I don't want no parts of Diddy either. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.